Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Thank you for creating a safe space, not just for me, but for everybody else. Okay, I appreciate you all. And our first card is ghosting. Some of you feel like you're in the shadows, reaching out of confusion because someone hosted a ghosted celebration by bringing a boxes of surprises, of disappearance, silence, and maybe you feel very ignored. Someone rejected, okay? Maybe you feel rejected, but use your intuition to protect you because someone ghosted a romantic feeling. Maybe you fell in love with someone, you felt that affection, and you don't understand why you had to reach out to cloudiness when it's supposed to be happiness. So now we see the motions of an ocean of emotions, of romantic feelings. But you have to reach out and balance your feminine, masculine energy within yourself. That's probably why you got ghosted, so you can go deeper within oneself. Because you have to have a healthy relationship with yourself. So you don't ever feel rejected, you know what I mean? When people go, you just go. It's the truth. Just seek your truth within yourself. Manage your emotions with your truth. Seek your intuition behind the cloudiness of rejection, silence, people ignoring. Because when you go into yourself, I could talk about air sign person, you're seeking your own wealth. Because it's about your own health, your own mental health, your own mental clarity. You don't need closure from people. You have the power in you. Because it looks like someone's balancing their feminine and masculine energy within themselves for a healthier decision. Because when you block, ignore, reject, you don't know what you're rejecting. You could be rejecting your own destiny because you're so full of your ego, because the ego is fed off of other people feeding you. Because you rely on other people's resources. So now you project. Someone's projecting. Do you understand? That's why they're rejecting. And that's when you go into yourself, seek your truth, and start protecting yourself. So someone's coming out with a confession after a confusion because someone has some feelings. But seek your own clarity within yourself because someone's revealing a secret, okay? Someone's revealing by creating the truth. So looking at the heart of the matter, and we're balancing within oneself because someone's sitting in the shadow of self and refusing to see the light because they are in too much darkness, okay? We're here to cut through generational curse, okay? So now we're looking at maybe a masculine had a choice of two feminines. One was a cloudy person with lots of cloudy darkness within themselves, and one held the truth with the light, seeking and only looking at breaking generational curses. So even if the masculine went off for a romantic gesture with someone else, someone's too busy trying to find like-minded people with the same interest to break generational curses. So now we're looking at a joint activity, a soul family, a group to express, okay, your truth. And this is where our channel comes in. We're trying to find a safe place to express, okay? So because someone probably in an addiction, so the masculine probably left you for someone that's got an addiction, okay? They're into drugs, alcohol, depression. But when you have a situation where you feel rejected, maybe by a family, seek the masculine within yourself and allow the masculine to give you discipline. Pretend you're the child. And the feminine within yourself is the mother. So some of you might have mother and father issues, but break the generational curses. The ancestors would like us to seek the truth. Seek your original self, okay? Because you're a child of God, all right? So we're looking at breaking generational curses, or someone is ghosted. So this could be about romantic feelings. Some of you feel ghosted by somebody, and some of you seeking the truth about your family, maybe your family origin. And some of you having a party, a family party. Some of you looking at being single. Yeah, seek the self, you seek the soul, you seek the soul, you seek the self. So someone probably feels alone and isolated, but they're looking at their own cup of love. It's all about self-love. And maybe people had like family issues. They need people to make them feel like they're family, but it's a karmic family. They like the party, like the get together. But there's the darkness is the main issue. Someone's living a lie, but there's a truth out. There's a truth, maybe a family situation, a party, a family party. Someone heard the truth at a family party. They understand why they got ghosted. Something happened at a party. Or someone feels isolated from a party, a family party, a family party, feel neglected from a family party. Maybe a Capricorn person. Maybe this person is an architect, a farmer, magician, or someone that's into investments. Or maybe they're trying to control their ambition, but they feel ghosted away from this family. Or maybe they got lots of family things to deal with. So they feel isolated. So you project how you feel towards other people. And maybe they don't even want to reject this person. But at the same time, looking at control, someone trying to control someone's finances. And probably that's why someone's ghosted you, because someone's holding on to a romantic feeling for long-term security, which is greed. So someone's holding on to someone's finances, resources, energy, time. Okay, this is the Grand Reaper. Someone's very possessive. So maybe someone's holding back. Someone's going to ghost someone, maybe an earth sign person. Very stingy. This is a holder. This could be someone that the house is always messy, but when someone's come in, the house looks spotless. This person's looking for financial security. But they're not stable with their finances. So now they look for romantic feelings. That's how they get their savings. By jumping onto people, falling in love, lust, affection, seeking that happiness. But the truth is out. Maybe at a family party. Maybe someone's looking at being single. Because an earth sign person is too possessive, man. They're too greedy. They need to be ghosted. This is the Grand Reaper. Too much money on the mind. Too much money on the heart. This person's heart's too heavy. Yeah, there's a lack of support. Maybe for an Aries person, or in this house, someone's holding back feelings, maybe. Or someone's ghosted this earth sign person because they tried to take someone's estate because they lack support in their party. So to feel that validation within their environment, especially when you're single and everyone else is all happy and you just feel like, oh no, because I've got my goods, I feel like I fit in. So I've got to have the pillars, I've got to have the house, I've got to hold on to property to make myself feel validated. But this person in this house is lacking support. They don't support people. They're very unstable. So they're looking at home conflicts. Someone's leaving home. Someone's going to be ghosted from this house. Maybe an Aries house. Maybe a Taurus person trying to hold on to someone's house. Or trying to hold on to the truth about twin flames, about stability. Someone's holding back about finance, financial conflicts. But now the truth is out. Because maybe someone's fell in love. And they've looked into their family origin. And maybe this is just a thing where, do you know what? You know when they say like, oh, at the end of slavery, we were meant to be getting a mule. And what was it again? 4 acres and a mule, 4 of pentacles and a house. So maybe this person, because I think that bride price has to stop. Because it's funny how we demand 4 acres and a mule from our masculines, from their dads or whatever. We demand that for our family, but we didn't demand that from something we were promised to this day, but we made sure we put it in buy price. Think about that for a minute. Does that make sense? So now it creates moodiness in this house because it was a fantasy. Because now there's secrets, there's rituals, there's cults going on. Why? To hold on to power. Now you're looking at death of the soul. We're creating more generational curse. Why? Because someone uses the SAs to get shared assets because they want to hold on to finances because they can't create their own legacies. The legacies and the wills. So they are confused. They use the legs to open to see the willows. The willows at the lows, you know? Someone's leaving home. Or maybe an earth sign is leaving this house because an Aries found out the truth. And it could be overbearing person, upside down King of Wands. He lied about an earth sign person, or an earth sign person lied about a fire sign person. But a fire sign person is looking at someone he ghosted because he's very possessive with his greediness, holding on to his finances like people need him for his money. Oh yeah, Genevieve Nigel does. So he went and said that a Queen of Swords waiting for his services. No, my darling, who's in your house with your lack of support? Never give no equal romance, no nothing. So now we're looking at family generation, maybe with a air sign person. So now we're looking at upside down King of Pentacles. This could be two men in one, or two men that are separate, but we're looking at a businessman or two businessmen, and we're just looking at greed. Maybe the family generation of their cycle is all about greed, corruption. This is about a con man. This is about people being like very excess with finance, and they got to cut that generational curse, all that buy price and all that. Maybe he had to pay off the daddy because his daughter's a high-class prostitute, isn't it? Buy price, isn't it? Yep, there you go, you know. So now someone's trying to recover. We're supposed to be recovering from our broken heart, moving on from these silly things. Seek love within oneself. So someone's looking at their family, or maybe how they party, celebrate, do their public events. Now we're looking at social gathering. Maybe someone's single. They're holding back because they feel maybe they gave a lack of support because he had an indecision. Maybe he had to separate from an earth sign person. So now there's a conflict with maybe a Gemini person. Now there's disharmony because they left them single, alone, isolated because of their bad choices. Now maybe this masculine, maybe King of Pentacles, he regrets it. This masculine that was celebrating a separation with maybe a King of Wands and a air sign person, or a King of Pentacles. He's looking at separating from his family. Take it as it resonates. Maybe there's too much regret, too much people partying. A part of your people. Arrogant with their emotions. Arrogant, looking at single women maybe. Violating their singleness deliberately. Bringing cruelty to the mind. Because it's unpredictable people. They're rude, forceful, bully people. This part of your people. Bringing indecision to an air sign person, Gemini person, and I was happy celebrating about this separation because they gave a lack of support to this romantic feelings to somebody. So now we're looking at maybe the Capricorn energy is a burden to the soul in this house or this company or this reunion or this twin flame, because now upside down King of Wands feels overburdened. Why? Because they tried to control this silence because they were building with an earth sign person for greed, for long-term security. So now they're struggling against their obligation. They've got responsibility, duty bound, home conflicts now. Somebody held back on their feelings, held back on the truth. So now maybe we're looking at Capricorn, Taurus person. They try to, or maybe this masculine was holding on to, I have to do my financial and spiritual recovery. He needs to make positive changes, improvements with a Taurus Capricorn person because they lack support. So they stayed with this Taurus Capricorn person. So now an air sign thinks this King of Wands upside down is an overbearing person that likes to keep secrets. He had secret to revealed, but very impulsive, impossible with his expectations with a Taurus person. So now we're looking at greed, overindulgence, corruption by a bunch of people, a party of people, businessmen maybe, or two separate businessmen. Looking at hard work. Maybe this matter is looking at his negative energy, looking at his truth, that he held on to a lack of support, to a romantic feeling for an air sign person. So now they're looking at the negative part of themselves, where he ghosted, rejected, because they saw someone that was a Capricorn Taurus person that needed support, but it became a burden because there was no equal give and take. Okay, so now he's looking at his own negative, because now he's understand, okay, I was in a karmic situation because this Capricorn Taurus person held on to estates, finances to recover. So now this masculine has to recover now because he was very charitable, trying to create positive changes, being very reliable to an earth sign person. So now this air sign person feels like this King of Wands upside down. He has too much secrets, and now secrets are going to be revealed because he's overbearing, impulsive, and impossible with his expectations. With earth sign Capricorn person being reliable. Or maybe this masculine's working on his negative, overbearing self. So now he's going to reveal his secrets because he was impulsive and impossible with his expectations. So he's been working very hard at doing self-improvement by doing improvements for finance, spiritual recovery. Okay? So now somebody probably wants to be dependable, slow and steady of progress, because now they're understanding their family of masculine men, or maybe this King of Pentacles upside down is looking at his family and they're saying, you know what, my family's full of greed, overindulgence, corrupted people. So now there is someone else now, a Queen of Swords upside down. They're saying you've got to break the generational curse. Maybe he went with Queen of Swords. A cold-hearted, cruel, bitter or an earth sign Capricorn Taurus person he went reliable to was corrupted person. And they had the energy of the Queen of Swords, a very cold-hearted, cruel, bitter person, very malicious and manipulative. That's a new word. Let's go with that one. Unforgiving. This lover. Or maybe they're looking at this lover, Queen of Swords, as an overbearing, cruel person. So they just went to the earth sign person to improve their relationship, improve their romance. Now the truth is out. They love each other, an earth sign person and a King of Pentacles. It could be two masculines that like each other, and he had a difficult situation to discover should he go with a woman or a man. So now everyone's an indecision. Everyone's upside down. Indecisive about lovers, you know. So now we're looking at the arrogancy. Maybe someone being cruel. So a lover's gone within for spiritual guidance. It's a soul journey, solitude. The power is within us. We can actually move things with the right action, intentions, and energy. You can sit at a table and you can move objects by yourself. It's not a magnet. It's not voodoo, hoodoo. It's the power of self. It's the higher your vibration, the higher you are in love, the higher you are in truth, the higher you're connected to your ancestors. The more we break generational curses, we take that illusion from Marvel, Disney and all that, where they like to make money and play on people's struggles and act like they're boo-hoo, hoo-doo-hoo. No, take that power back. Go within you. So someone has to heal a cold-hearted situation because they're very cruel, bitter people. Okay? So now we're going to seek inner guidance, connect to our ancestors, heal the inner child, go into spiritual recovery, seek the program within you. So now maybe they think this lover needs to free themselves, release, and restore control. We're looking at recovery, okay? Because every ending is a new beginning. We're looking at transformation. How do we do that? Through truth, through love, for breaking generational curses. Stop being immature and ghosting people. Say, okay, this is what I don't like. This is what, and if you don't like it, oh well. If our energies don't match, oh well. Just don't hurt each other. Move on. Go and find your like-minded people with the same similar interests. What's the big deal? God made 8 billion people on the earth. We don't have to hold on to people, things, places, energy. So now we're looking at a very toxic situation. Now maybe everyone's upside down, you know? All because somebody that's upright, an earth sign person, wants to hold on to people's property. Let's move on. So we're going to verify some of these cards. So you feel like someone ghosted you. Because someone was very possessive, very greedy, very stingy people. Users, you know. The Grand Reaper. Everybody's a property. So now you feel like you've been ghosted. Maybe by Aries person. They took the action. They had the ability. Remember, maybe this is why there's upside down. They maybe look at this Queen of Swords as upside down. Maybe you held on to her property, maybe. So now, how they present yourself to other people within the environment. What's the influence? Cold-hearted, cruel person. What's the physical appearance? Ghosted. Indecisions. Brain confusion. To a pathway, because now you got upside down 2 of Wands. They had a lack of vision because they were holding on, being possessive. Now they feel they had a lack of support. An air sign feels they had a lack of support. So now we're looking at maybe someone, an Aries person, feels a fear of the unknown. So they held onto the energy of the Capricorn, okay, within a home, with a Taurus person, and they held on to the greed. And a failed business deal. So now maybe looking at a cancelled trip. Okay. Maybe there's going to be cancelled trips for an earth sign Capricorn person over time. Or we're looking at a romantic feeling. And that's in the air. It's about love. It's about falling in love with self. Seeking that affection. Because happiness starts with your own self first. You've got to be happy with nothing. And these people ain't happy without nothing. Because they're nothing without people's properties. Because they're very insecure. Okay? You've got to find the affection with yourself. So someone's finding the affection within themselves. Maybe they're at home. Or someone's found a home of their dream. And they feel very affectionate towards a home. And this is why they feel very like insecure leaving this home. Maybe a family house. So now we're looking at romantic feelings. Somebody went in reliable to a Taurus person. They bring patience to a Taurus person. At the backs of an earth sign person. This King of Wands was very reliable, practical. He brought loyalty. He's very persistent with it, you know, with his affections for Genevieve Niger. So he became very defensive towards someone he's been telepathically connected to for 4.5 years and decided, oh, let me share these messages with Genevieve Niger because she's very ambitious. Yeah, she thought she was very smart. So they bring in the hard work, offered the job. They done traveling by land, everything. They did. So now they felt like, now Taurus felt this value in this house. Now they're in this house, following this King of Wands. The Taurus felt the value. They felt the worth. Now they feel like they got the talent. Why? Because they were taking other people's properties, holding on to it for a social prestige. Because their social, cultural background is the devil. That's their background. Very possessive when it comes to security, earnings, you know, for that security, for long-term stability. So now we're looking at the earning abilities, all right? And now the truth is out. Maybe somebody wants to come in with the truth confession. But they bring confusion on this pathway instead. So now we're looking at the truth of a King of Wands, taking the information of an air sign person and invested in a Taurus person. They evaluated the truth, they ignored the truth, and set to do hard work with a Taurus person. So now they're looking for rewards to be paid off. They're looking at the profits. They're looking at results. Or maybe this person had an inheritance of home, you know. So they've done accumulations, yeah. Cultivations, yeah. They were patient. They had the harvest, you know. So they were traveling by land, Taurus person, Aries person. And the confessions are coming out now. Clarity, secrets, family secrets, you know. Secret rituals, cults, for the power of money. So now it's coming to an end. We're trying to break generational curse. Because he went with a Taurus person, very reliable. Because they were doing SC activities. And they got carried away. So they started sharing assets. Yeah, to create a financial legacy and a will. So now we're looking at this family thing with a Cancer person. Or this situation where this King of Wands that's overbearing had a telepathic connection with a dreamer. So now you're saying, I feel the telepathic happy news, new love, you know, kindness. We're looking at engagement from the ancestors. So we might be looking at soulmates, looking at loyalty, spirituality, that inner voice, you know. So instead of looking at this party of people and families with this Taurus person started laughing and mocking a spiritual baby. So now we're looking at their engagements of looking at their inner self. They don't have an inner voice. The inner voice comes from the devil. So now we're looking at this celebration. People's laughing, having fun, traveling. They didn't want to invest in the person that gave them the ideas, the intellect, the wisdom. They went to a Taurus person. They expressed their romantic feelings, you know. But a Taurus person was also seeing a Cancer person, someone from her childhood, someone she feels more original with, you know. So now, this group of people are laughing at them now. Oh, yeah. So now we're looking at indecision. So people are laughing about this indecision, this separation, because this King of Wands was going around with a Taurus person, spending money, giving gifts, doing travels, and ignored an air sign person. So now this Leo person is just reckless. That's what their friends are laughing about his indecision with a Taurus person. Arrogant person with his I will, you know. Hyperactive person. A party of promiscuous people, very loud show-off people. Because they have a lack of self-discipline. Very abusive people. Jealous, violent people. Trying to act like their physical appearance is self-awareness within their environment, so they're good influencers. But no, they were laughing. So now, tables will turn. Their friends are laughing at them. Okay? Laughing at this telepathic communication. So they left the air sign single. Because a Taurus person and their friends were laughing at this Queen of Swords. Because she's telepathic. Because she can see what they're all doing. They just took it for a joke. So they went on a spending spree. She's a joke. She's laughing. But guess what? Ask them, how much did you get earning off this air sign person? He's such a bad person. So now we're looking at a single masculine Gemini person, King of Wands, with a lack of structure. A King of Swords, lack of structure within this group. He might be feeling alone, irrational person. These party of people have a lack of integrity. They're like dictators, like to dictate people's life. They like to have fun on people's oppression. But these people are inhumane people. I had a CT scan yesterday. I've had 4.5 years of downloads. Not one person said, oh, you're right. No, I got God. I'm good. I don't need your validation. We all understand we lot's mind is that. Your physical appearance all about the facade, innit? Look at me. I'm luxury. All right, aggressive party of people. So now we're looking at mental abuse. Because there was a connection. But there was more into the immediate environment, talking about an air sign person instead. So now we're looking at a Capricorn person and a Pisces person. That maybe an Aries person might be ghosting because of indecision. And now feeling very unhappy at home for their lack of family discipline. Now you've got family disputes, arguments. Now people want to separate, disappear, go silence, you know. But it was showing off when the money was railing in, though. When they were oppressing everybody else. When the air sign was silent, said nothing. Busy working on themselves. So now they're out. Now we have an unhappy home. It's not funny anymore, is it? No. From laughing with a group of people, now they feel very reckless, hyperactive, promiscuous people with a lack of discipline. Now we're looking at a party of people, maybe a Leo's friends are very jealous. Very jealous. So now we're looking at maybe a Capricorn person, Taurus person, Pisces person, looking at the lack of security. So they held on to people's properties for stability. They held on to people's energy. So now we're looking at betrayal. There was a betrayal with an Aries person and a Pisces person and a Taurus person. They weren't even friends. So now we're looking at betrayal, neglect, because somebody done a false front. Because now we're looking at the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is all about a false front and someone being very, very dishonest. Because disharmony means dishonesty. Because this person, this Taurus person, with this Aries person, King of Wands, Leo person, fell into the affection of a Taurus person and ghosted an air sign person and gave emotions to a Taurus person. And now maybe this Aries person is looking at this King of Swords Gemini person, because now they're saying this Aries person in this house is jealous, obsessive, and fake commitment. Now we have a loss of love with an air sign person. An Aquarius person has gone on a journey to heal. She's moved forward away from a King of Wands. Because she's done the assessment, she's done the evaluation, and she understands that he had to take care of Genevieve Nigel, and Genevieve Nigel owes Verena Glanville, Adele, money. Oh yeah, you do. So now we're looking at investments with a Taurus person. Now the confessions is out, clarity is out, secret is out about King of Wands overbearing, and now secrets to be revealed by a King of Wands. It was very impulsive, impossible expectations with a Taurus person. Because the Taurus person was in this house, lying, stealing, cheating, and air signs private personal information and made money from it. So now we have a problem. Because the air sign person that the King of Wands should have invested in took the information of an air sign Empress energy, and somebody tried to make money off the Empress energy and trying to keep the real Empress quiet. So now we're understanding an air sign person is the real creator. She's the beauty, she's the happiness, she's the comfort. But Leo instead decided to back his family that are corrupted. They stood up for their beliefs. They were very brave to do that. And now they still want to maintain their control. So that is the indecision with a Leo person. Because now he's looking at the air sign person and he thought the Taurus person was an empress. Empresses don't steal, cheat and oppress people. They certainly don't have immature friends laughing at people's oppression, taking people's sorrows and making money from it. That's definitely not an empress. So now we're looking at a masculine taking care of a Taurus person because they're lazy, smothering, stubborn, insecure, has a creative block. Because if there wasn't a creative block, they wouldn't have to steal, cheat from other people. Okay? So now we're looking at a lover's choice, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. So when he went off, now they're laughing because they all knew that a Taurus person also was seeing a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. So now this Cancer, Scorpio person is very upset, sad, in pain about unrequited love. Now we're looking at blocked emotions. So somebody feels like they want to break up with a Leo person because there was a breakup with a Leo person and a Gemini person. So now there's breakups, or there's a breakup with this party of people. Because they're very arrogant, violent, and very deliberate with their cruelty. Unpredictable, rude, forceful bullies. That thought they'll have fame and victory, rewards with this Leo person. They thought they'll have a transformation. But time is the master. So we're looking at maybe a Leo person releasing and restoring control, recovering and being more independent. Because now we're looking at being a leader, being very confident. This Leo person, and he's winning, he has good news. Because maybe his cycle of friends are just stupid. So now we're looking at a Leo person's hard work, dealing with this struggle in this home with a Pisces person, an Aries person, a Taurus person that came in because they're looking for a financial and spiritual recovery, but don't want to do the work. If they were doing the work, they would have done it for 4.5 years. They wouldn't be stealing, cheating, and trying to look at an air sign person. So now we're looking at the ego. There's a whole lot of egoistic people. Why? Because they rely on people's things. Okay? They're not in the right ego when it's about the purpose of the soul. So now we're looking at a burnout, maybe for a fire sign person, for overexposure, incomplete victory, and delayed news. And maybe someone done a, don't want children, eh? Because you don't want to hold on to your finances. Okay. So my dash my belly too, no? Oh, well, okay. So now we're looking at a Cancer woman is looking at this house, maybe with a Gemini masculine person. They're looking at separation. They're looking at unhappy house. There's too much egos and too much overbearing. Maybe he's married and he feels like it's hard work. Or maybe his masculine wants to come in and marry a Queen of Swords, but he doesn't want to offer her nothing because she's a cold-hearted person because of what he done. What does he expect? Hi, Daddy, you're home. No, I don't think so. Now he wants a healing journey with Aquarius person. That is the Empress. So, Taurus person, Devonine Niger, you owe me. Always remember that every day of your life. You owe me. Because of you, I can, is it? Oh, let's pull up some receipts. So for some of you, my darlings, you're looking at a Leo person. You could be a King of Pentacles with a Leo Cups. Or you're looking at two masculines is defending his business nature, standing up for one's belief. And they want a healing journey with a Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Swords is a very cold-hearted, cruel, bitter person. Very malicious, you know. Very manipulative person. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So now we're looking at stability. And an upright King of Swords. King of Wands. So King of Wands is looking at an Aquarius person on a healing journey. This King of Wands is optimistic, very powerful person, very confident, very friendly person, an action-orientated person. He's standing up for the Queen of Swords because somebody was lying about the Queen of Swords. And all this time they thought the King of Wands was stupid. But look, did they know, the Leo, very good actor, acted very arrogant, reckless, and his friends were laughing, and now their friends will be laughing at themselves. Okay? Because this King of Wands, he has a very powerful soul, you know. Oh yeah, he does. He understands his Empress is going to be cussing him out because he shouldn't have went on the dark side in the first place. But he had to do it. He had a purpose. There's a purpose. There's a purpose for all of us. There's a purpose for all of us. So they understand that a Libra person, a choice, went within, and she understood about the broke heart. So she's broken-hearted, but trying to release and restore, trying to recover. She's trying to seek forgiveness. But some people are looking at very unforgiving. We're looking at a Taurus person, very bitter, cruel, manipulative person, not willing to forgive. No way. Moral conditions is just not it for me to say you're being forgiven. No way. So now we're looking at a Gemini person. Okay. Or we're looking at the Libra energy of the heartbreak from the devil. A Capricorn, Taurus person or Aries person. Because it could be two King of Wands, one up, one is up and one is upside down. Maybe there was a group of friends that traveled with a Leo, and there's two fire signs in this group, in this business, in this building, this estate. And he didn't want to come forward as that businessman. He wants to take care of his family. He's telepathically connected to someone. He doesn't need to be around the Empress. But in the meantime, the Empress saw certain things and she was not happy because why? She's telepathically connected. And she's seen there's two fire signs, one up, one down, working on this estate with a Taurus person and a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. And it wasn't the right team. Now they got to recover. But the devil's stuck now. The devil's stuck. The devil has been trapped. Oh yeah. That's where the victory comes in. The Leo's coming in as the hero. He's meant to be the hero in this whole thing. He's meant to look like the arrogant, reckless, hyperactive, bad man. But in the end, he's coming out as the hero. This Leo person, he captured the devil. The cruelty, the bullying, he's coming out. Because it does say here anyway, secrets coming out. And he's here again, secrets coming out. He had to play that role. Oh, gosh. So now the devil feels like it's in danger. Yeah, you are, babe. You're in a bad situation. Your hands are tied, paralyzed. The devil's being caught, now the devil's under pressure. It feels powerless. Because the devil's going to spiritual prison where it belongs. You see, the devil always tries to get dark entities. I always tell people, you know, if you're suffering, everyone likes to say, oh, you know, go and find people to hang out with. You know, don't stay on your own. No, you stay on your own. Go and heal yourself. Stay on your own. You see, dark entities, they love people that suffer. I say to my masculine, please stop talking about farming. We've heard it, we've done it. Get over it. Because these people, I feel like Hollywood feeds off of insecurity. Because why? Within your energy, people, you have resources. You're like a shop. Do you know what things I've uncovered about myself and other people I've helped in the meantime? People, go and heal yourself. You might feel poor, you might feel blocked, you might feel rejected, you might feel something. Whatever devil energy is, go and recover from it. You've got so much untapped powers. People can move with their hands. The thing them is moving. That's not voodoo, that's our power. We're powerful people. Love is power. Truth is power. Holding on to people's pentacles is not power. People holding on to people's energy is not power. That's not power. That's people making you be powerless. Okay? Step into the self. Step into yourself of love, man. You are love. So now the devil's been caught. That's why we got the... Hey! And the death card is here. Ending. Because it says a lack of true joy. It could be a water sign person. This rapid speed change. Yeah, because the devil can't get in a chariot. That's one thing where the devil can't go. Look, I shuffled it. We're back there again. We trapped the devil. No matter how much the devil looks free, in the mind, the devil isn't free. The devil might act like it's powerful, but in the mind, the devil isn't free. The devil might look powerful outside, but within, when they're lonely, the devil isn't free. Because we're releasing that person, that Capricorn person in this family, that Scorpio Cancer person that was working with a Taurus person in this house, dark entities, going within a Virgo person with a Scorpio person. Now the devil has lost its hope. The devil's lost its hope. Now the devil's probably gone to different friends and partners now to seek other marriages or individual people in a little bit of a rut to go and find a different contract with a different partnership. You know? But now we're healing a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. They're healing. Maybe from being gullible, lack of energy, being a spoiled loudmouth. Just a spoiled loudmouth. Had a bit of a lack of confidence, maybe in a Libra person. But Capricorn person, Earth sign person, yeah, you're looking at bad news. Yeah, bad news about money matters. Lack of goals, lack of common sense, irresponsible, lack. Why? Because Aquarius person's come out with confessions. Come down. Come on, get your confession. Your confessions is right here, my friend. Oh, yeah. Exposure, coming clean about the devil. What me tell you? Now we're in a different cycle. Wheel of Fortune, people. Keep doing your inner work. No matter the struggle, no matter the delays, no matter the obstacles, use your intuition. Go within, clear your energy, the dark energy. Go to the middle passage. Trust me, you are in the Wheel of Fortune. Tune in to the universe. The universe don't work against you. Just clean your karmic debts. Your energy, your actions, your intentions is the results of your past actions for your present day or your future. Why? Because some people had hidden alternative motives. People bringing limitations in what do you call that word again? Institutions not doing it right. It's like my daughter's school. I really want to lay down a good report for them, and I might do that by the end of the year. I want to do a really good report. You can't say we're a church school and they demand you do tests. They demand you go to church every 2 weeks. They demand you sign off from the preacher, the bishop and all that for you to get into their schools. And these staff don't know how to manage their emotions. They're not teaching the children about the soul aspect. They're not teaching children about self-respect, self-reflection. They're not. They're not divine children coming out of these schools. This is a church school. I expect something better than this. They should be learning things like this so they understand to align the planets within themselves. Because your planets is your psychological drive within you. Like the sun means the soul. The moon means your mood. Mercury means your conversation. You've got to tell the truth. Venus, you've got to be in love. So you can be courageous. In your Mars aspect, let the planets work with you within your houses. Like Aquarius loves like-minded people. They're about activities, groups, expression. They're about the social life. They're about friends, but with like-minded people with similar interests to achieve ideas and goals. All right? Like mine is perfection within. Okay? I believe I can get anything outside of me. I have to deal with perfection within. If I'm around like-minded people like that, I'm cool with anybody. As long as we're taking care of each other, you know? So your houses is like your sun sign. Like if I'm Aquarius, is when I was born, okay? That's my creative abilities. So because I'm Aquarius, I could be a humanitarian. I'm inventive. I'm an individualistic person. I'm intellectual. I like to intervene. I like to invent. I'm logical. I like to have that perspective. I can be a rebel, but I'm unique. I can be a mystery. I love visionaries. Okay? Some people look at the bad side from Aquarius like you're too eccentric, you know? So now we're looking at a rebel, or some of us like astrology, physics, you know, computers. Look at your sun signs. Go into the power of you, because that is where you are creative. That's your creative abilities. That's your beautiful qualities. I would love to see, your mum would like to see, your neighbor would like to see. You develop and grow into the beauty of your soul. Go into the sun sign of the soul. That's the sun. And your sun sign of the soul, your ego, your growth, for me, is Aquarius. So my sign is the expression of my spirit. My sun sign. So my spirit is the soul, is the sun, Aquarius. The sun, then you got my house. Together, that's my sun sign. That's my spirit. That's me being individual. That's me looking at my health. That's my starting point of my birth chart. Because remember, you've got 12 star signs in you. You've got to line all you in you. Do you understand? You've got to align them. The 12, 10 planets. I think there's 11 though. I think there's 11. I think there's one missing. So now you've got the signs. Now you're seeing the strongest part of your traits. My element is air. So now I'm understanding, okay, Aquarius is in the air family. That's Gemini and Libra. Now master Gemini and Libra. That's about intellect. That's about lesson. That's about brotherhood. That's about humanity. How we're bringing heaven on earth. All right? Some signs can change, but this can help you change your life. It can help you change your life, all right? So look within yourself and start teaching, what's my planetary drive? How can I work with the planets and not against the planet? Because if you live in secrets, rituals, you're going against the planet. You don't need to do all that witch spell, voodoo, hoodoo, obeah. You're going against the planet. If you're too promiscuous, you're going against the planet. Why? Because your juices is your resources. It's a part of your energy. Why? Because your juices is your emotions. That's your water. Because the soul's born to love. It needs to be watered. So if you're promiscuous everywhere, You're definitely going to be in your ego, and you're definitely going to be relying on people to help you stay in your prestige. That's not what you want. This is where people start manipulating, being calculators. Calculating. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. You got to be careful. Water the soul so you can be practical on earth. That's the lesson of service, so you're not holding on to people's properties. Okay? So be careful of there's an energy or maybe a group of people that like to build things, like maybe an estate or do something together, or they like to party. You got to be careful. All right, because there's about two men. One's good Leo, one's a bad Leo, and there's a feminine, okay, that is not a nice person with a earth sign masculine. Be careful, people. Use your intuition, okay. And then you also got a Gemini person as well. Maybe dealing with a Queen of Cups. Maybe they're married. Maybe it's a group of people that's just toxic. All right. Okay, so remember, walk in love, talk in truth. I love you guys. Bye.